In this video, we're gonna discuss and we're gonna estimate the lifetime for the LG Stylo 2 Plus based on the three main factors. We're gonna take them into consideration, so let's gonna find out. The three main important factors, as I mentioned before, we're going to be discussed to estimate the lifetime of the phone. So we're going to know how that phone going to last you based on three things. The first one, durability and build construction of the phone. The phone, as you know, has a TFT display. There is a Gorilla Glass, but we don't know what's Gorilla Glass because LG did not mention that. They say it's scratch resistance. And you have TFT display. From my experience with the LG Stylo 1, I had received a lot of phones that has a blinking screen and stuff like that. That because the phone is not a flagship. Even sometimes flagship you get problems, but in my opinion, the mid-range phones or the budget phone, you're gonna get more problems than the flagship phones. That because the material it's made. Even the chipset, the board, the motherboard, the connectors from inside is not gonna be with the same level of quality from a flagship phone to the mid-range phone. Take this in consideration, which is gonna give you more life. I mean, if you had phone before, after a year or year and a half, 2 years, you're gonna see that the phone is start to slow down or give you some problems. That is a software problem. We're gonna be discussing this later on in this video. But for the build quality, you get a case, makes your phone live more, because if you drop your phone or break it, absolutely the phone is not gonna survive. So you have to take all these in consideration. Glass screen protector, protect the phone, and which is gonna make that phone go a little bit more in the life. But as LG Stylo 2 Plus, the way that they made the phone, the material, after we have tested the phone, we can tell you it's a mid-range, so everything made in the phone gonna make the phone survive more than any other budget device. Second, now we're gonna go to the second factor. After I done all the three factors, I want to combine them together, then we're gonna get the actual lifetime of the phone. So the second will be the software regradation and the hardware compatibility. So now, for instance, you have octa-core processor. The phone is acting very good with any games, any application, anything you download in your phone. What's gonna happen after 2 years from now? It will be a software regradation. That means the graphics card is not gonna be capable to manage all the graphics, the frames. The applications just become bigger and bigger, so we require to have a bigger memory if we're gonna keep it up with the application. I remember like Facebook, when it came out, it was about 10-15 megabytes. Now after you download it and install it in your phone, it will be over 350 megabytes. That because Facebook, they have added a lot of things. Facebook, it's just example, but you can apply that example in all the games and all the applications you download in your phone. But it just become 350. They add like a Facebook Live, and it's not attainable with all phones, as you guys know. So if my phone doesn't do Facebook Live, for instance, and I want something to do with the live Facebook, I need to upgrade my phone. This is what I'm talking about: software regradation with the hardware compatibility. So the phone is not gonna let you last more as far as all the applications and games keeps updating, and you need to buy another phone eventually to keep it up with the new technology. Third factor, renewal rate. I've just read some studies about the estimation upgrade rate in the US. It's between 6 months to 9 months. Why? Because anything new, you feel that you want to get it. For instance, phones before, like a couple of years ago, especially for Android, because this came with the iPhone, the Touch ID or the fingerprint sensor. Now if you see a phone that has this feature, which is give more security, you want it, even if your phone it's compatible and it just work fine. That because your phone has no fingerprint sensor, for instance, you decide, or you're gonna make a decision to buy another phone based on something new came in the market. Gyroscope, for instance. A lot of phones doesn't support gyroscope. Maybe mid-range phone because the Pokemon Go made revolution in video games, to play games in your phone, which is, I believe, next year most of the mid-range phone, they're gonna start having the gyroscope, because the demand is just become more and more and more. This not gonna, or it's gonna limit you than keeping your phone for more time, even if that phone in a good shape, in clean, durability wise, the phone has no issues, or you don't have no scratches or anything like that. But this factor will actually push you to get the new stuff, because everything, or every year they bring a new stuff, and we want to keep it up to date, which is very important to take this in the consideration. After we reviewed the three main factors that we took into consideration, we're gonna tell you what the actual lifetime for the LG Stylo 2 Plus. Based on everything I have mentioned, quality wise in the phone, if you have a case and you have the other stuff, it shouldn't be no problem. But from my experience, LG phone doesn't last long. Some the phone it does, some phone doesn't. And you guys also gonna take into consideration the updates for the Android. I will be expecting this phone gonna get the Nugget, which is the next step up from the Marshmallow, but maybe after a year, maybe 6 months, stuff like that. I'm not sure when they're gonna release the new operating system for that type of phone, but let's gonna say after 1 year from now, or even 6 months, which is not gonna be a big deal. You're gonna get that software, and then you're not gonna be expecting to get any more updates, so your phone is not going to be up to the date with the operating system, which is going to limit your phone from staying more than year and a half to 2 years. So my estimation, year and a half to 2 years, because this factor. And you need, maybe something gonna happen in you in 2 years, which is let you upgrade. As you know, technology get obsolete fast. They keep updating, they keep adding, they make the games has a higher graphics frame rate and stuff like that. So if you decide to buy the LG Stylo now, don't expect the phone gonna last you more than year and a half to 2 years maximum. This is very subjective. This is based on my opinion and my experience. Let me know, guys, if you agree or not in that video. And if you would like to see another phone life estimation as a new idea, come to this channel. Let me know, and thumbs up to let me know that you guys like that type of video, so I can continue posting videos like that. And thank you so much. Subscribe for more. I'll catch you in my next one.